guys, welcome to the channel, and today yet again we are talking about the OnePlus 6 and there has been an update, that is OxygenOS 5.1.6. Now this update is particularly important because it adds a feature which was missing while the device was launched. We are talking about the front portrait mode which has been added to this particular device. Voice over LTE for Idea users has been added. At the same time, there are a few system optimizations as well. Now we will go ahead and have a look at the download link of this particular update. If you have not received it as an OTA, you can use that particular file, place it in your internal storage, and I will show you how to go ahead and update it. At the same time, we will have a look at the changelog and what new features are added. Now, I have been using HydrogenOS 5.1.6, which is a China ROM since the last 3 to 4 days. And one important thing that I noticed, the battery backup has improved when it comes to the standby time considerably. So without further ado, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And if you like bikes and motorbiking is your thing, here's a card to my second channel. Go ahead and check that channel out as well. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's begin. Hey guys, welcome to the channel once again, and this is another OnePlus 6 video. Now, as with most of my how-to videos, this one is going to be a pretty short one and pretty simple one as well, and I'm pretty glad that you guys like it that way. Now, before we begin, let me give you a quick heads up. Now, this particular ROM that you're looking at is, as you might have seen in one of my previous videos, none other than OxygenOS. No, this is HydrogenOS 5.1.6. So yes, I do have the front portrait option and all the other goodies that are available in the latest update, but now we have access to OxygenOS 5.1.6, which brings a lot of gaming improvements, brings selfie portrait, adds Idea 4G voice over LTE, and a lot of other things. So first, what we will do is we'll quickly go ahead and install this particular update, just in case you belong to a particular region in a world where, you know, this update has not landed as an OTA. It is completely safe to go ahead and install 5.1.6 using this particular method. Now, there are a few prerequisites. You need to have at least 50% battery, and it is just a coincidence that I have exact 50% battery, and you need to make sure that all your data is backed up. Now, if you're on a locked bootloader or an unlocked bootloader, that doesn't really make any difference because this is an official update. Now, I am on an unlocked bootloader, so the link is mentioned in the description. You need to download that file and copy it to the root of your phone's internal memory. Now, by root, I mean if you go to storage and internal storage, you should be able to see this particular update like this. So just go ahead and download that file and copy it, and as long as you are on an OxygenOS version with the stock recovery using this particular method, you can easily install this particular update. Well, that's a lot of technical jargon, so let's keep that for another video. For us who all are on the stock recovery, let's begin. So what we need to do first is we need to go to settings and we need to go to system updates, and it'll say checking for updates because I am on HydrogenOS. So you press this little gear icon over here and select local upgrade, select this particular file and select install now. Now it says system update is installing. Now I'm expecting that it might give me a few issues here and there because I'm going to be switching from HydrogenOS to OxygenOS, and if that happens with me, I'm pretty happy to go ahead and do a complete factory reset. But considering that most of my subscribers, most of you guys will be on an international version which has OxygenOS, it shouldn't really be a problem. And the goodness of Project Treble is seen here as well. It will install the update on another partition, and then we just need to go ahead and reboot the phone. So this process should take anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes depending on how fast this particular phone is, so it shouldn't really take a long time. So for now, let's wait for the update to install, and for us it happens in 3, 2, 1. So as you can see here, the update has successfully installed, and because of Project Treble, all we need to do is hit this reboot switch over here, and ideally for you guys it should be a really easy process because once you reboot, you will be on OxygenOS 5.1.6. Now this is also a good test that if you're on HydrogenOS and if you want to move to OxygenOS, is it really a problem? I'm curious to see if the device will boot or not. Now my assumption is that the device should just boot fine, because these are two different names, and the Chinese version just has a few features missing, like the Google Play services and stuff, and OxygenOS brings that to the table. So I'm expecting the phone should boot just fine. Meanwhile, I will just have a look at, and I will just share the changelog with you guys. So OxygenOS 5.1.6 brings stability issues for dual SIM cards. Talking about the camera, it adds portrait mode for the front camera, and they have added a preview for light bokeh effect in portrait mode of the rear camera. As far as the phone is concerned, optimized the call quality and supported battery percentage in status bar. So battery percentage is now available, which is a really good update. Improved ringtone volume and sound quality, again another good feature. Now able to schedule do not disturb, so that is something good. In your work hours, you can schedule that the phone should go in silent if you have a meeting or something like that. Added dual 4G network option in SIM and network, and optimized power consumption and improved system stability, which, as I said, I have already experienced on H2OS. The standby time has really improved. For that matter, let me just show you a quick demo of how good the battery is. Are we experiencing any issues? No. So yes, from HydrogenOS to OxygenOS, I just flashed it, and so far everything looks great. So let's quickly go ahead and have a look at all the features that have been added. So the first thing to talk about is the camera here. So if we open the camera, and there we go, you have portrait mode in the front as well. Excuse my storeroom, it's really messy. And next up, what we're going to talk about is the light bokeh effect in portrait mode. Now that is something I will cover in the full review. Supported battery percentage. Now this was not available earlier, so battery percentage is now available, and you can schedule do not disturb. Apart from that, dual 4G network option. Let's go ahead and have a look at that, guys. So if we go to SIM and network, you have dual 4G networks, and I have dual SIM cards, so 1 and 2 dual 4G is working. And I don't know if it's just me or all of you. Let me know in the comments section. After this particular update, the smoothness has become amazingly awesome. I mean, it is much more smooth compared to what it was earlier. Apart from that, if we go to settings, and now this is a particular feature that I really like by OnePlus. If you go to sound and vibration and you go to earphone mode, now I usually ride on my motorbike, you have this feature which allows you to broadcast the caller information. Now this was already there. What they have added is smart answer for Bluetooth. That means it will automatically answer if you're connected to a Bluetooth headset or something like that. So as far as features are concerned, these were all the change logs and the features that they have added to OxygenOS 5.1.6. Now let me quickly show you how good the battery backup has been for me on OxygenOS 5.1.6. As you can see here, the screen on time has been 3 hours and 12 minutes. My last full charge was 17 hours and 2 minutes ago, and apart from that, the remaining battery is 48%, and still it says approximately 15 hours and 46 minutes left. So I'm expecting a screen on time of 5 to 6 hours. That means it will easily last me a day, and the smoothness has improved as well. Now apart from this, other stability improvements, how good are they? Do they work well or not? Well, yes, portrait mode for once. Let me just show you guys. I can show you a couple of portrait photos. This one's clicked using the front portrait, and apart from that, there's another one and another one and another one. So yeah, the selfie portrait works really fine, and I'm enjoying the camera and the overall package that OnePlus 6 is. But for now, guys, this was the video about OxygenOS 5.1.6. we talked about all the features and how to install it. If you like this video, guys, like, share and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if there's anything new that you noticed and I missed. For now, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.